There we go. Sorry, everybody. Didn't want to work today. Hi, Chad.
Hello. I think you're on the wrong mic.
I'm on the wrong mic. Let's fix that. We'll fix that. No, I'm on the right. It's telling me I'm on the right mic.
You had a big echo.
How about now? Still?
No, I'm not hearing it now.
Jesse, it sound okay to you?
No, you sound tinny.
I sound
Yeah, sound tinny.
teeny.
Tinny.
All right, let me get back in. One second.
Oh, now we look great.
Awesome.
Any better now? Still bad?
That's better.
Jesse? Better?
Better.
Better? Worse? Better?
Better.
Still?
Better.
Better.
I can really hear myself.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Better.
Better. All right. All right, guys. Here we go. All right. Tap the mic. Can you hear that? Can you hear me tapping, Chad? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm quiet on my end. It's quiet. All right, guys. Tonight's show: geocaching usernames, or geocaching names, or geocaching handles. What do you call it? What do you call them, Chad? What is it? It's a what?
Uh, geocaching names.
Jesse, what do you?
nothing-
Caching name.
Caching name.
That's what we're talking about tonight. We've all got good ones. Mine's my favorite. All right, here we go. Everybody ready? Chad, you ready to go?
Sure.
Jess, you ready to go? To
Sure, why not?
take the oodles of phone calls you're gonna get.
Sure.
All right,
Let's do it.
all right, here we go. In 3, let's make sure this is all set here. 3, 2, 1.
You wanna know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. I cover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Once again, my name is Scott Burks. We get the attending the phones, and please welcome to my virtual left, my co-host, Chad, 427.
Howdy, y'all. By the way, Scott, you weren't coming through at all. Well, you were coming through shorty. That says Mike, I think. But what's your username?
Uh-oh.
We
We might have lost him.
we're having technical
Something's not plugged
difficulties.
in, I think.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure he was coming in through your mic that
Yeah,
time.
I think so too.
How about now?
No.
Nope. Is your mic plugged in all the way? Make sure you're plugged in all the way.
Yep, I'm plugged in. Can you hear me now? Better. Hello.
Yeah.
You can't hear me
Yeah,
now?
no.
I can
Nope.
barely hear you.
Really? Hello.
And now I start to hear you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm having mic problems. Oh, I know why. Can you hear me now, Chad?
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Now you're super loud.
Nice and loud.
How about now? How's that?
That's better.
Is that better? Better? Sorry. Somehow one of my knobs got turned.
Squeaking his knob.
Right? Tonight's episode 691, recorded live on November 10th, 2021, is the geocaching username discussion. Phone lines are open. Give us a call, 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. And for you international callers, you can call us free via the web at callstudio.com/show/GCPC. It's just not the same without the music, man, right?
That's right.
It's just not the same. First, Chad, before we start the show, we have to talk about Patreon, Chad.
That's right.
Talk about it every week. It costs a lot of money to make this podcast work. We could use your help. We appreciate all of our subscribers we currently have. We thank you so much. You help keep this show going, and we love you guys on Patreon. You get the paywall, you get the extra audio, the extra video, only available to the Patreon members. Coming up, you still have time. You can get into it. The Patron Giveaway, the holiday Patron Giveaway. We do that every year at the end of the year, just to thank our patrons for being patrons and give them free stuff. It's good. It's a good time. So you can do that. You could 2 ways to help us out with this show, because it does cost a lot of money. You can go to PayPal. You go paypal.me. That's PAYPAL.me/the Geocaching Podcast to make a one-time donation or become a patron of our show. You become a patron by going to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional
nothing else to work
consideration
tonight.
paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
Tonight we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork, the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine write in the rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, incentives, cachers' bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Max Suds Body Company. Max Suds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Be Gone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Max Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxsudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com. Sorry, Jeeps distracted me going around in the background.
What? What'd you say?
I almost misspelled practical geocaching because I'm wanting to say Jeeps as Jeeps was walking behind you.
And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL. If you have an idea for a shirt design and cannot find it, you've come to the right place. Please give us the opportunity to show you how we can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And finally, buy pattags.com for all your swag and pat tag needs. Visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pat tags. With over 43,000 tags to collect, pattags.com is everything you need to start your pat tag obsession. Visit them at pattags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com.
And as always, Chad, you find links to our sponsors on our website or
in our show notes.
In our show notes, Chad. Chad, the El Rojo listener race update.
Mm-hmm.
The listener travel bug race. The top 10, Chad. Spoiler alert, you're still in it. Beaver Bob with 24,000. Gingerbread Geocache Tag, 18,000. Blazon Signal, 17,000. Racer Tongue 8, 16,000. Holly the Fuggler, 14,200. Lily Lou 13's Racing Frog, 13,400. I Met Signal Tag, 20 years, 12,800. Idaho Dasher, 11,000. Or 11, actually, yeah, 11,003. Christmas Pickle Key, that's Chad. 10,009. Almost hitting 11,000, Chad.
Awesome.
And GNTF, GCPC, Bunny Squeaker, 9,200. That's our top 10 right there, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And
Keep on moving.
what did you say?
I said keep on moving.
And Jesse, what's the story with the host one? I know
All
I
three
got-
of ours, all three of ours may have met their demise.
Well, Will's dropped Scott's, and someone dropped yours in Maryland. I think in Maryland.
Yeah. So Scott's just got dropped in a travel bug hotel near O'Hare Airport where,
Right.
someone might pick it up and take it to Germany.
I might be screwed.
Yeah, I've got one travel bug that has gone to Germany twice because of being at hotel TB hotels.
I'm in trouble with
Yeah.
their.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mine got dropped in a cache in Maryland.
Maryland. I thought I was going to New Hampshire after that.
Well, she's working her way down the coast, apparently. Let's see. I think she's she's outside of Ocean City.
Well, we're gonna be there soon.
And we're not going to Ocean City.
No.
Oh, no, not Ocean City. Oh, no. She's way down south of Delaware, way down.
And
We're not going
mine's-
anywhere near there.
Mine's gone. I'm sure it's gone.
Yours will show up somewhere, like randomly at like a Goodwill or something.
It'll
That's right.
it'll show up in the cache.
In 10 years. 10 years.
At a garage.
Mark my words. I'm gonna have to write this down.
Pickle Rick, dude. You can't. You made it way too stealable. You can't make it that stealable because it'll never happen. You can't do it, man. I did this little Terminator like key thing. Jesse did a Lego. Legos usually get stolen too.
No, mine's not Lego. Mine is it's a pop. Is it a pop? It might be a.
It was the Jesse character.
Yeah, but it's not a Lego.
Was it a Lego? I thought it was a Lego.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is a Lego. I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Yeah, how long's it been? Yeah, mine was
Been a long time.
Mine was in the house. As far as it got, closest I got.
I saw it in person.
Yep.
In the
yours
house.
in person.
Yep. All right, there. That's all we got. So let's start the show, guys. Tonight's episode: geocaching usernames, guys. Let's talk usernames. Chad, I'm going to start with you, sir.
What's that?
Your username, Taz427.
Yeah. So it's a mashup of a Tasmanian Devil and a 1965 427 Shelby Cobra, of which I built a replica of. No longer have that vehicle, but I've basically been using that username since 2000. So when I use it for everything. So my PlayStation Network account, which Scott knows, that name is Taz427, and amazingly, I think Scott Burks is Scott Burks, right?
My name
On PSN.
Of course, it's everything.
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 So, but whenever a forum or anything like that, if you see it, unless someone here on the show has went in and created an account as Taz427, then it's me. Just like someone created a Chaz427 on geocaching.com.
And it wasn't you?
It wasn't me. I don't know who it was, but it wasn't me.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. And okay, so are you a big fan of the Tasmanian Devil?
Yeah, I used to have it was about a 4 foot tall Tasmanian Devil, the character, Looney Tunes character that I got at Dave and Buster's. So that's how into it I was. I saved up my tickets until I got this, huge Tasmanian Devil.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, a dog got to it, and so that thing had to be put down.
The dog or the Tasmanian Devil?
Both. No, I only put down the Tasmanian Devil. So when he's got stuffing, was it the styrofoam pop balls pouring out of his head, he had to be put down.
And do you have a Tasmanian Devil tattoo?
I do not have any tattoos.
No, I once dated a girl with the Tasmanian Devil tattoo.
If I got a tattoo, that might be what I got. But so I definitely have Taz.
All right, so you're not a poser. He's got a Taz stuffer. Okay, he's not a poser.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to Shorty Knits. Shorty Knits.
Yeah.
Where'd that name come from?
Well, I'm short, so a lot of people call me Shorty.
Right.
And I knit. So Shorty knits. That's really easy.
Okay. Was that your caching name, or were you using that before caching?
I think that I think I had like an email address or something
Mhm.
before I started caching, and it was Shorty Knits. And then, like Chad and you, Scott, it's become everything. That's my username on anything and everything that I sign up with.
Is that our dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I'm laughing, because Jeeps is trying to sleep in the crate and Roxy won't leave her alone. And
Mm.
I can't figure out if Roxy wants to sleep in the crate and she's mad at Jeeps for being in there, or if Roxy wants to play.
Roxy wants to play. She doesn't want.
I think Roxy wants to play and Jeeps just wants to chill.
Yeah. Okay. Mine is Scott Burks. Obviously, that's my name, my real name. Can you mute yourself, Jess? That's actually my real name. And it's everything. I'm scottburks@gmail.com. I'm scottburks@me.com. It's my username just Scott. I don't hide anything. Up until, and that was only until like 2003 or 4. Before that, I was Chewbacca everywhere across the board. Any like PlayStation or something, I was Chewbacca. So if you ever played old Halo, Chewbacca, you played with him. That was me. But I didn't want to do Chewbacca with geocaching. I think that was appropriate. So, and just before that, like my instant message was Scott Burks. I mean, everything was my name, and
Right.
it just makes it easier. I don't have to remember things. So, that's it. Just, and when it came time to do this, that's what I did. I wish I didn't. If I had to do it again, I wouldn't do it. Because it's my name, and that's no fun. And there was only one name I would change it to, and it's taken. Chad, only one.
Only one.
Only one, and it's taken. Yeah. Although I'm thinking, here's the thing, I'm thinking of ways to go around it, like doing a 0 instead of an O or something like that. But I don't know. Because I mean, should I change my name? It's who I
I
am.
wouldn't. I mean,
It's who I am. And I'm saying that just because it's my name, just because it's my real name. Like you
right.
can't hide that. That's my middle name.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever you want to do. I mean, it's really up to you. I know a lot of people that use their initials in there, and then some people that use like our good buddy Jim RKY uses his first name, his last initial, and then the state that he's in.
Yeah, why don't you read his email? We got an email.
So
See it?
I didn't have his email.
It's in the show notes.
It's in the show notes.
Yeah, go to my.
I mean, I remember the story. So
Go to the show notes. It's right there. It's under the link in my section.
Under the link.
Under the link.
Okay. So this is from Jim RKY.
Yeah.
I'm an old guy. When the World Wide Web opened up, it was good to have something not your real name.
Right?
Yeah, that's definitely right. I mean,
yes, I learned that now.
So the flamers on the IRC underweb taught us that. So I became Jim RMA. Got a lot of ribbing about being return goods for the RMA, the return merchandise authorization. I've RMA'd a lot of crap. But he didn't say that. I said that. But what it stood for was Jim Roberts, Massachusetts. Here in Kentucky, I have always been Jim RKY. And so it went when I became a geocacher, Jim RKY, although I did take some ribbing for being murky.
Yeah, because okay, thank you. Because he was Jim J.I.
Murky.
Murky.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was Jim. That's how Jim got his name. And guys, give us a call 808-468-7924. You want to talk about your caching name, because we're just going to be talking about usernames tonight. And we'd love to hear how you got your name. So if you want to give us a call, we'd love to talk to you guys. Tell us about your username, what you tried for. Better yet, what you tried for and failed at, because there's so many out there that, especially now. Do you know how hard it would be to get a name now, Chad?
Right.
I mean, like, we had to pick it a litter pretty much in 2008.
Yeah.
I can imagine now trying to get one.
I'm pretty sure I would have been able to get mine, but I wonder how many Tazes are out there.
I bet you.
So I mean, I've been playing around with the message center and just tossing in the first parts of different names, and there's a lot of crazy ones out there.
So I'm gonna start this. You Chad, you chime in when you need to. I'm gonna start this. I got this idea. Where came from a listener from Pez Gremlin, another great geocaching name. He emailed us months ago and said, "Hey, here's a great idea for a show. How about a show on caching names?" I'm like, you know what? We've never done that before. A show on caching names, and I threw it onto the list. And I know I wanted to do. I was just waiting, waiting to find time to do it. And I like this idea because it is who we are.
Right.
Caching name. It's who we become. A lot of the cachers, I don't even know their real names.
Right. I mean, there's some cachers out there that I just go by their caching name, and I really don't know they probably told me at some point what their real name is, but it takes several iterations for it to actually stick in my brain.
Yeah, I know.
But the caching name, boom, gotcha.
So I'm going to say the perfect caching name should be something that identifies you and should be unique, fun, meaningful to you, not just everybody else, and memorable, Chad. The most popular names are usually easy to spell and often have a funny element or a clever play on words.
Right. And even so, though some of them are really, really great, they're too long to put in a friggin' logbook, especially a nano. So I'll keep that in mind, or at least keep in mind that is there a way I can shorten this?
And make sure that the initials aren't inappropriate or can be made fun of, or like my poor kid, whose name is Big Mac, and so when we're all just signing initials, he's BM.
So like dorky ingenious cacher kid. Like you can't put that on there.
Well, chronically tired mom in the chat. I mean, that's a long caching name. She must put CTM. I would hope she put CTM. Shoot, me and Jesse put SBSK. I mean, we don't think of ours. This SBSK. Emily O, the Humanity. That's fantastic. OHTHEHUEMANATEE. Oh, the Humanity.
So have you gotten Pez Gremlins? Because I gotta think Pez Gremlin has to be a mashup between a Pez dispenser, and either the car Gremlin or the movies Gremlins or Gremlins on an airplane eating the engine.
I've never asked Pez. Did you ever ask Pez, Jess? Why his name is that?
I know he collects Pez.
Oh, there you go.
Dispensers. And I'm not sure about the gremlin part.
That's there's multiple things that Gremlin could actually be from. Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, here's another one. Bell on the Move is abbreviated BOTM, or bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one.
Should you change your name, Chad? This is the dilemma. Should you change your name?
Oh, hold on. We're gonna find out.
If you should change your name?
No, you're gonna find out how Pez Gremlin got his name.
Okay.
So hold on.
I say it's 100% up to you.
Yeah, totally. Hello, Pez. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I figured I'd call in. I heard my name.
What's up, buddy?
Not much. So yeah, Pez Gremlin. I do collect Pez dispensers, have since high school. And the Gremlin actually does come from the car. I enjoy the movie, but as a little kid, I enjoyed the Gremlin cars. I made my Pinewood Derby car as a Gremlin, and
awesome.
it was just my thing. And way back when, I needed an AOL screen name for the instant messaging. Well, I left my computer on while running to classes and whatnot in college, and Pez Gremlin, and there were some numbers there. And that was my username. And when I started geocaching, I just like, let's get rid of those numbers because nobody ever remembers that. And Pez Gremlin it was.
You couldn't get
Awesome.
Pez Gremlin on AOL IM. You actually had to have numbers.
I don't know if I just threw some numbers there way back when.
Oh,
It
so,
was just
so you
the
did it.
thing I
You
did.
it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. That,
Yeah.
That it goes that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that it goes that far back. Wow. So Pez and the Gremlin. And
Yeah.
so, hey, guess what? We're doing your show, buddy. Thanks for.
I heard.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the email. See, guys, when you call in with
Yeah.
ideas, they do get put on and created into shows. Pez is proof right there. So thank you so much for calling in. Thanks for your story and thanks for the idea for the show, buddy. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Well, thanks for doing it.
Talk to you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
Chad, should
Mhm.
you change your caching name?
If you want to. I mean, so I know a number of people that have changed their names, and I know they've done it for various reasons. So a listener of the show, although he doesn't listen live, we know him as Bible Man Rick. Recently changed his name to Goonpaw.
Really?
Yes,
No, he changed his name.
and he changed his name to Goonpaw because of his granddaughter. So she had just been calling him Goonpaw, and as a grandfather nickname, like Nana or something like that. But she went with Goonpaw, so he liked it. He thought it fit, so he changed his geocaching name to Goonpaw.
Wow,
which
Bible
I
Man
think
Rick changed his geocaching name. Wow.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. But I know other people that have changed their names. So I know a couple different couples who merged accounts and changed the account name when they merged their accounts. So, and which I think is kind of cool. So Sandy Bandy and oh god, I forget her husband's account name. They became Wild Bandy. So
so they were singles and they combined.
they were singles and they combined the account under one name.
How do you combine? I could see uncombining, but or unbinding. How do you combine together? How do you do that?
Well, I think they had almost all of the same finds. So, but I don't know exactly how they did that. So, Wild Drum. So Linda put it in there. Wild Drum was his name. So the Wild Drum and Sandy Bandy became Wild Bandy.
So, should you change it? Well, I guess if people know who you are, but I guess Bible Man Rick. I mean, he's pretty popular name.
Right.
I know who he is, and he changed. Like, I don't think I could. I think it's too late. I really think. I think if I did, people wouldn't call it to me, and people would still call me Scott Burks. It's just
if there was one name I would change it to, it would be Chaz.
Chaz. Is Chaz available?
Chaz 427 isn't.
I'm sure they would give it to you if you asked for it. I'm sure they would. I mean, I know my buddy Walt Grogan, who I was with the Chicago Geocaching Podcast. He was Shazam Man when I met him, and then he changed his name to Walt Grogan.
There is a Chaz on there.
Like it's free, like it's available or unavailable?
No, it's used.
Of course, Chaz. Come on, it's been around for 20 years. Chaz is going to be gone unless you go ZZ, like CHAZZ maybe, or Chaz exclamation point.
I got to view the profile here.
Well, can you do exclamation points anymore? Ooh, Tyva says somebody's Chaz Mom 28.
So Chaz joined in 2003.
Well, that's what my person who's got my name joined in 2003 has 13 finds. Chad hasn't logged on in 12 years, and I can't have the name Chad.
This one logged in this week, but he only has 330 finds.
Mine has 13. I even asked Brian Roth. I'm like, can I have the name? He's like, you can't have it. I'm Like, come on, man. This guy hasn't logged in 12 years. He's not coming back. Nope, I can't have it. Nope. I'm like, come on, man. Work your magic. It's me. Nope.
Yeah.
All right. So, how do you change your name, Chad? Chad, do you know how to change your username? Just out of curiosity.
Ask Brian Roth. Or no.
This is how you. Oh, guys, this is how, for everybody who doesn't know. I'm going to teach you literally. I'm not even going to do it. I'm just going to teach you vocally. I'm not even going to show you because this is an audio podcast. To change your name, it's really simple. Back in the day, which Chad was a Tuesday, by the way. Back in the day, you could only change your name once. Chad, are you old enough to remember? Are you geocaching aged old enough to remember when you can only change your name once?
No, because I've never bothered to
back in the day
to know the fact that you could change your name until I saw someone change it.
Only once you could do it. They had locked in it once. So now you can do it as many times as you want. So this is how you change your geocaching name, Chad. You go to geocaching.com. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Up in the upper right hand corner, there's a down arrow. You click down arrow, you go to settings. Okay. You do it. I'm gonna talk you through it. Down, you go to tell me when you're there.
I'm there.
Okay. I think you go to something on the left hand side. I can't remember. Is it the default one that shows your username and all that?
Yeah, you got profile information, change password,
There you
home
go.
location, email preference, authorization, cookies, account preferences.
Okay, go to the first one.
Profile information.
Yes, profile.
Information. That's the default.
Okay, and then go down. You see your username. You can go. You can change that to whatever you want it to be. Put in. I don't know.
I ain't doing that. I don't want to. I don't.
You know, someone's gonna spell your name.
If I do that, someone will scoop up my name.
Scoop up. You gotta do it like 3 a.m. when you know no one's up, and you can like just create a new account and do your name on it. Boom, done. Okay, so you type whatever. Okay, so in your name, you type whatever you want. Okay, and then you hit save changes at the bottom. Boom, and if it's allowed, it will change it. If it's not allowed, it's going to tell you. I can't remember the default. I think it's I can't. You get it. It tells you can't do it. I can't remember what terminology was. Because I've tried it before to see if I could just to test it, and no. So that's how you change your geocaching name, Chad. Simple.
Awesome.
Could it be easier than that? Jesse, did you know how to change your geocaching name?
I'm sure it's somewhere in your settings, right?
You're right. You're right. Okay, Jess.
See,
Yeah.
I would have went into account and then been trying to. It's like, how in the hell do I do this?
It's super simple and easy.
It's super simple. Yeah.
Jesse, your thoughts on changing your geocaching name? Not you personally. I mean, in general. And does it matter if you are a air quote geo celebrity or air quote or does that matter?
No, it's like getting a new email address. I don't know.
I think it's a little more than getting a new email. This is how you are known in the community. This is your name.
Yeah, but sometimes you need to change.
Yeah. What if you picked that name when you were 6 years old,
Right?
and now you've been caching for 12 years. You're 18 years old. And you're you got a girlfriend and stuff and that wants to go geocaching and you don't want to use that name anymore.
Yeah. Do you think that when Cameron's older and he realizes that he really does enjoy caching and he wants to do it on his own, that he's going to use Big Mac 06?
Sure, why not?
Probably not. No, he's
So
going
should he use the one he uses now?
He's going to use his other name. He's going to use his name that he's known by in the real world now.
That other one? I don't want to say it because he's a minor.
Right, I know.
So
use that one.
You want to use SpongeBob lives in the sea for your life, for your entire life?
SpongeBob Dirty Pants or something like that.
Yeah, SpongeBob Dookie Pants.
Okay, let's talk about inspiration. How to get a name, Chad. How to get a geocaching name. Actually, pause that. We're going to take a call before we do that. We're going to take a call. We're going to go to Iowa, Chad. Our good friend, Mark, Scorpio Red. Hello, sir.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I was talking to Jess about the whole idea of changing your caching names too, and I don't exactly. I mean, I started late, so I guess, and like I think Chad said, mine was like everything. Scorpio Red 48 is like my, it's been my email address forever. So I don't know. And I mean, just like you guys, it was just pretty simple. And I always thought that you couldn't have your name. I was always surprised that, Scott, you were able to get your own name, because we were told, or I don't know, you're just told not to have your name, and that it was supposed to be, I don't know, kind of a secret.
Mm-hmm. Well, you were told by whom? By whom? Like for email, or for just like for online in general?
When you first went on the internet, you were supposed to be like anonymous or something.
Right. There's a lot of that.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I agree with you.
So
I was also not. I was not a child when the internet came out. I was an adult when the internet came around. So like, I didn't have to worry about.
Yeah, well, I remember before there was internet. By the way.
So do I.
Yeah, that challenge you got me going on that you told me last week. I'm 64 years old, and you're making me go for 100 a day by myself.
So what's the problem? Go for it. Come on. How come you haven't done it yet?
I know. I've already been planning. Anyway, yeah, Scorpio is my, is what I am. I'm a Scorpio. Oh. Red is red, my favorite color, and 48 is my favorite number. It doesn't get any more plain than that.
Okay. Well, are you a redhead?
No, red's just my favorite color. I don't know. When you're a kid, you pick a favorite color, and I'm colorblind, and red is one of them that I can see.
Oh, okay. And then what about 48? Why is 48 your favorite number?
I don't know. Doesn't everybody have a favorite number?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, of course. Yes.
Okay. Well,
but it was my number. But it was my number in for sports. It was just my sports number. I always had the same number.
And so the rest of your life, that's your favorite number?
Yeah, it's just the number I've always. Yeah, if somebody says, if I'm on a team and they say what number you want, I throw the number
33.
At.
All right, mine's 33 for sports.
Mine's 17. Yeah. Yeah, and like Toby has always been number 10. Shane's always been 22. That's just, they have their numbers. Cam is 77. They just always have their numbers.
So you're saying, like, then for when other people get their geocaching names, you're saying for the most part, the numbers that they put on are their favorite numbers.
No, I've seen a lot of. I usually assume birthdays. That's what I usually assume.
I think it's birth year. So I mean,
birthdays.
One of the girls that I was working with 5 years ago at Intel, and she asked me about geocaching. I kind of got her into geocaching. She chose her caching name, and it was I'm not going to say it, but 1989 was at the end of it. And I was like, oh, what's 1989 for? I was like, that's the year I was born. And I'm like, oh, that's the year I graduated high school.
Yeah, I graduated high school.
Yeah, long gone from high school in 89. But yeah, that's the year I graduated from college. Yeah, I just think it's interesting, and I don't understand if you've been caching for a while, why you would change your name. I mean, obviously people have reasons. I just don't understand what they are, because I thought that you used to lose all of your stats, but now apparently you don't. But it just seems weird if you went under a different name and people went to look you up on logs, they wouldn't see your name.
So it used to be that you had to relog everything, right. And you had permissions to go ahead and relog everything. But apparently that has changed, because I was just looking at it, and my message center has Goonpaw in there, so it automatically changed everything in the system for him. So which that was more recently done. But I went and looked at some of the caches that we did years ago, and he was Bible Man Rick, and it just has it in there. So
Yep. So, you know, and for me, I don't really care all that much what my name is, but it just sometimes it gets awkward because I'll be at events and I'll introduce myself as Scott Burks, and then they feel weird because like I'm telling them my real name. They think I'm telling them my real name. They're like, "Oh, well, hi, I'm John." I'm like, no, that's my caching name. They're like, "Oh, okay." So.
But when you started caching, did you go by? I mean, didn't everybody else go by their caching name?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember introducing myself with my geocaching name, and then I said my name, my real name, and there were other cachers. They just kind of shrugged, and they wouldn't give you your real name. It was like, no, I am whatever my caching name is.
No, I don't even ask people their real name. Like I said, I know cachers, I don't even know their real name. Yeah.
I always give them my caching name and then my real name, and if they don't give me the real name, I don't care.
I don't care.
It's like I'm gonna remember you first by your caching name, and then if I get to know you, I might remember your real name, with some exceptions like Scott Burks.
Right. Yeah. So it's like, yeah. So it's like if I had to do it again, I wouldn't have done it. If I had to do it again, honestly, but it's one of those things. It was a spur of the moment. I signed up. That's my username for everything. That's what I put. I didn't even think about it.
And what would your username be now if you could change it?
I'm not telling until I change it. I can't.
Come on.
I can't get it.
You got a whole show about it.
No, I can't.
You're not going to tell us?
I'm not going to tell you.
It'll be stolen.
No, it'll be stolen. No, so I want to figure out a way to do it and steal it. I'll figure out a way to get it. One day my name will change, and you'll be like, "Oh, that's what it was." But now I don't even think Jesse even knows. Jesse, do you even know?
You've told me, but I don't remember.
Oh, she pays because she listens to me. Yeah, there you go.
I do. I just have a terrible memory. As soon as you say it again, I'd be like, "Oh, that's right.
That's right.
I remember." No, I just have a real bad memory.
Pez says, "Phone of friends are listed in my phone by their caching names." Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Right. And did you know that if you put a caching name as someone's nickname in your phone, in your contacts, right? When you save your contacts, you can put their first name, their last name, and then you can put a nickname. And if you put that nickname as their caching name from Cachly, you can contact them directly from the app.
Wait, what? One more time. Follow. I had to follow one more time.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna.
assuming, obviously, this is Apple only. Obviously.
I don't know if it works on. Let's see. I'm trying to find.
Cachly is not on Android.
Yeah, I don't know if it works on Android also, or if this is.
Well, why would it? Cachly is not on Android.
I don't know if it's specific to.
Oh, specific to Cachly.
I don't know if it's specific to Cachly. Right. I'm trying to find. Okay.
You're saying if let me see if I'm understanding you. If I put their nickname in the nickname section of my contact, I can call them from Cachly.
Yes. Okay. So look, I'll demonstrate. Right. So I'm in Cachly, and here's a cache of Scott's. So I'm clicking on Scott's name. Okay, and I have Scott set up in my phone as Scott Burks, all one word, as the nickname. So I can.
Where's my phone?
I don't want to put your phone.
There she is.
I'm calling him directly from Cachly.
Yep, it works.
And you could also message or email as well. So a little tip for you.
Oh, look at that little fun fact. Yeah. Thank you, Jess.
No. My phone just hung up.
On who?
Because I called you, and so I hung up from the call.
Oh,
I forgot I was doing that.
Oh no, you hung up on our caller?
No. Not on Mark.
No, okay.
I hung up.
All right. Mark, thank you so much for calling in, buddy. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Good luck. Be well. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Okay. So Chad, inspiration. How do we get a name? How to get a caching name, you say?
Whatever inspires you.
That's right. Here we go. You ready? Work. A play off of what you do for a living. Fire safe. Our good friend from Australia. He's a fireman. FF Skippy. Firefighter Skippy. doing what they do, what they love. Chad, you've got hobbies, other hobbies besides caching.
Hobbies.
Mountain bike 10, or is he just mountain bike? He's got a 10 in there.
Mm.
You know, MOUNT 10BIKE for mountain bike.
Well, that is the mountain bike.
Right, mountain bike. Right.
So,
yes.
right.
Yes.
Shorty knits.
Shorty knits. Another good example. Shorty knits. Family or residence. Where you live. Your dog's name. Cody Dog. Prime example. Cody Dog.
Winston Forever.
Winston Forever.
So that was the name of her horse.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Or one of my favorite names from Hershey, Pennsylvania, Chad. The Hershey Squirts. That's a great name. The Hershey Squirts.
That's a name that if I had, I would have to change. I'm sorry. It's like, you want to keep it? Go
God
for
bless.
it.
God bless. Humor. Combining words together like Super Hippo Monkey Tribe. Something like that.
Geo Monkey Tiger.
Geo Monkey Tiger. One of my favorite caching names
Exclamation point.
is Geo Monkey Tiger. Literally one of my favorite caching names. Geo Monkey Tiger. I met him too. I met Geo Monkey Tiger.
I've cached with him.
Have you really?
Yeah.
I've met him. He's the one who actually screened my name. Remember, Jess?
Yes,
We were
I
at
do.
a-
We were at an event.
We were at an event.
New Year's Day? New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve.
Some New Year's.
New Year's Eve.
I didn't know he was there. And I'm talking, and he goes, "That sounds like Scott Burks." Something like that. He's like, "I know that voice," loudly. "I know that voice."
Yeah, that's definitely something Geo Monkey Tiger would definitely do.
Yep.
It's like in the middle of a crowded restaurant.
Yep. He did.
He's loud and proud.
Yep. And then lastly, nicknames for inspiration nicknames. Name you've been called as a kid, or a number you used as a kid, like a baseball number or a sports number you use. Oh, it's Roxy fighting with Jeeps again.
Yep. She will not leave her alone.
Can you break them up, please? Sorry, Roxy really wants to fight with Jeeps. Coming from social chat, this when I put this up on socials, we got some responses from socials too, Chad. The geocaching username my wife and I use is Goblin Camper 2004, Chad. Goblin Camper.
Goblin.
There is a state park in Utah called Goblin Valley State Park, and my family went camping there in 2004. That is so awesome. That is how we came up with our geocaching name. And one of the persons says, the name I really wanted was already taken. You know what? So was mine. Don't feel bad, kid. That person has 4 fines and hasn't been active since 2010.
Isn't that always the case?
Chad, my guy, 13 fines, has not been on in 12 years.
Right.
Has been active in 12 years. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. All right, Chad. Favorite caching names you've come across? Caching names you've come across.
Caching names. So one of my favorites is Bamboozle.
Bamboozle.
Bamboozle. So from New Orleans, and actually he's the one that had one of my favorite caches, View Carew in New Orleans. So that's the one that takes you to the top of the skyscraper.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Tour. So that is a great caching name. Another one is Joyful Nomad.
Oh, Joyful Nomad. Sure.
Yeah, that's another great caching name.
Yes.
It kind of inspires you joy and then traveling. So,
but it's not as good as Lick the Sofa, Chad.
that is an interesting name. Yeah. If I were to give my caching dog a name, Lick the Sofa would work. I would not use it myself, but
If I had to do it again, my caching name would be Lick the Sofa. That's fantastic. Geo Broke, not Geocache. Geo Broke. Another great caching name.
I can sympathize with that.
Another great caching name. Our good friend Tyrone Shoelaces, another one of my favorite geocaching names. Tyrone Shoelaces. And then what's the Ewok one? Naked Ewok? Well, no, what is it? Just
Shaved Ewok.
Ewok.
Yeah.
Another of my favorite caching names. Oh, so good. So good. Team Chili Fries.
Team Chili Fries.
Team Chili Fries.
Get the
Jesse?
Hershey squirts after that.
Jesse, you got a favorite caching name?
I just wrote one
You've seen in the
down.
wild? You've seen in the wild? What have you seen?
I just wrote one down that I've always thought is funny.
DNFU.
DNFU.
Sorry, I saw that. I had that.
He exists. Yes. Yes. Okay. Chad, what another one of yours? A good one.
Cash Queen and it's CA $H Queen.
Nice.
So I remember when she started caching. So that was around 2012, I think. 2012, 2013.
How about Tick Magnet?
Tick Magnet. I know a couple of those.
A couple of Tick Magnets?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. How about a Poopy McTurdster?
Yeah, see that's a name that I would think that a 6-year-old might come up with
Poopy
and
McTurdster.
want to change later in life.
Mhm.
No offense to Poopy McTurdster, but that's a geo name that I would change.
Well, Chad said he found one that hadn't been, usually when you find one, I found dirty words in the wild. My favorite, I'm going to swear on my show, and I swore I never would, but I'm going to swear on my show because it's one of it is by far the greatest caching name I have ever seen in the app. And trust me, I looked them up. They're not there anymore. Obviously, they got flagged. Chad, what's the one you found today, by the way? Sorry, we're going to swear. And everybody, fast forward 30 seconds if you're with your kids. Chad, what's the name you found today?
It was Cunt Face Dildo Tugger.
That's a caching name. That's still live, by the way.
That's still a live caching name.
Which of your categories do you think that was based on?
Yeah, I don't know. Hobbies?
Humor? Nicknames?
The greatest caching name, Chad, I've seen in the wild on a log, and I was like, how did they get this? Chad, fuck Gumby. The greatest caching name ever.
I can relate.
And it doesn't exist anymore. I saw it. I saw it literally. I should have got a screen grab. I saw it. I was like this. I was like, how is this happening right now? I'm looking at my phone going, how is that happening? How does that happen? And how do I not have that name? Yeah. I'm only going to say that name once. But yeah, that's the greatest caching name I've ever seen in the wild. Although a second to that is Nostradamus.
That is a good name. I mean, that is a name that I would take right there.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Nostradamus. Yeah. Team Cache Test Dummies.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah,
that's a good one too. I like that. That's a real good one. Yeah. For a team one, I don't believe in teams, but for a team one, that's a good one. Team Cache Test Dummies. Chad, what about you?
How about Lost and Found?
What is it?
Lost in Found.
Nice. Lost in Found. Nice. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one, I think.
That
Hefty Dude.
Hefty Dude.
And this individual is so do you imagine what people you see the log names and you imagine what these people look like, at least in your head. I do.
Oh, sure.
So like Stealth Cowboy, Hefty Dude. So these are a couple of names that I saw a number of logs and stuff before I actually met the individuals, and it's like nothing like the individuals that I imagined. Stealth Cowboy, for example, is She's a female about yay high.
Stealth cowboy? I wouldn't.
Stealth cowboy.
I'm thinking a tall guy, maybe with a beard.
Yes.
Oh, Houston, Texas. Dave knows Hefty Dude, by the way.
Yeah. So
Dude, I'm thinking a Portland cat.
anyone from the Houston area that's a geocacher should know Hefty Dude. So Houston, Texas, Dave. Did you imagine that Hefty Dude might have been looked something different than what he does?
What does he do?
So he's a.
Oh, I'm assuming he's a
financial.
I'm assuming
I think he's in the
man.
financial industry.
Is he a hefty man? Is he a Portland?
No, he's not.
He's stick thin.
He's not stick thin, but he is. He's not hefty in any sense of the word. Yeah, so
maybe he was hefty.
It could have been, but I don't see that. So but yeah, he's a great guy. Oh, big guy in Texas. Yeah, she is not a big guy. So that's another one.
But how about roast flip flop sausage eyes?
Roast flip
flop sausage eyes.
That's just weird.
Yep. As weird as raw toast.
Yep.
Raw toast. Yes. Jesse, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find good names.
she can't come on.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing like jumps out at me. But what I do enjoy is when people like you make a play on their own names. So like Drank, Drank. His first initial is D and his last name is Rank. So he's Drank, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's
And
Drank.
then someone I know, her name is Jeannie. And her caching name is the letter G and the word knee. So it's Jeannie.
Yes.
And I always like those. I think those are clever.
We got a call coming in. I'm bringing him in hot.
Bring them in hot.
801 area code. Hello, sir. Or female.
Hey, I wanted to know, when are you going to come caching to Utah?
I was just in Utah.
So is this Scott gone to, all of you gone to Utah?
Yeah. I came to Utah last 2 months ago. I just came.
What part? The northern or the southern part?
What were we in? We were in all of Utah.
No, we were in mostly northern Utah, near Salt Lake City.
We were Salt Lake City.
Okay, because I live in the southern part. You should have came and found our caches.
Yeah, sorry. Next time.
Next time.
You need to come down here and find our caches.
Okay, what's your caching name?
Guess.
Guess? I can't guess. I don't know what your caching name is. What's your
It's
caching
Goblin Camper 2004.
No, it's not. This is not.
It's me and my husband on the team.
You are Goblin Camper 2004?
Yes, me and Spencer are Goblin Camper 2004.
That is a fantastic caching name, by the way. Just so you know. That's fantastic.
Okay, cool. So you need to come to the southern Utah and find some caches.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for calling in. Bye-bye. That might have been the weirdest phone call I've ever taken in my entire life. I've taken hundreds at the show. Goblin Camper called in, Jess.
Yeah, that's a great name.
Yes. She came in hot. I didn't even get to like work up to Goblin Camper. She called me hot. Someone called Goblin Camper and says Geocaching Podcast is talking about you. The phone's ringing again.
Go ahead. Let's see who we got this time.
It is not Goblin Camper. I'm going to bring him in hot again.
Yeah.
I think I'm being played here. 406 area code. Hello.
406 is Montana CPR guy.
Oh, wow. Montana CPR guy.
Long time no hear from.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
I
Doing good.
Talked to Goblin Camper 2004. How do you think I'm doing, man?
Yeah, Goblin Camper. That's awesome. No, I got my name obviously because geocaching in the 406. 406 being the entire area code for Montana, and I teach CPR from back in my firefighter days.
Yes.
And I became an instructor. and it was a natural fit for me. So it was the only one I could think of at the time, and it stuck. And now people yell at me, CPR guy or Montana CPR guy or whatever,
Sure.
caching, and it works.
It totally works.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. And so, how you been down?
So, pretty good. Done a little bit of caching. It's pretty cold up here right now. It's winter is knocking on our door. It was snowing today.
You know, I dipped my toe into Montana a couple of months ago. Jesse and I dipped our toe in.
Literally half a mile.
Literally dipped my toe in. I mean, if I could like bink, I dipped my toe. Yeah.
Long enough to lose cell signal.
Where were we? We went to the oldest, that fake one and the real one.
Right off the interstate, whatever interstate that is there. What is that, like 35 maybe?
From Idaho.
Yeah. No, we were going.
No, yeah, we're coming from Idaho.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just over the border. There's two caches. There's a multi and there's a regular.
Sounds like Interstate 90.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it could have been 90.
Could have been 90.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
90 is the one that runs all over to Seattle, I believe.
I just wanted to get two.
Well, we were headed north.
Yeah.
So I don't know that it would have been 90, but we
anyhow,
literally half a mile in.
Yeah, just getting two caches
cool.
just to get the state. But hey,
I see a stop across the border, get cash. I did that in Arizona.
Yeah,
I got the White Bridge or whatever it is, right there by the dam, the old Highway 93, right in Arizona.
Right.
And got the cash right there, and got back across to Vegas.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's
Nevada. So hey, you guys, I can't meet you officially for the event in Canada. Finally, hopefully, it happens in 2022.
Hope so.
Well, maybe, yeah. So far, it's on. Yeah. So
I hope so. I still got reservations for my camping.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, hey man, good to hear from you, buddy. I'm glad you're doing well.
Yes, you too. You too. I just want to stop in and say hi. I'm watching you guys. So.
Oh, thanks, man.
Awesome.
Hi, guys.
All right. Be well, buddy. We'll talk soon. Okay.
Cash on. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
That's a great name.
What, Montana CPR guy?
Montana CPR guy.
Better than Goblin Camper 2004?
I don't know. Goblin Camper is pretty good.
Did you hear how they're Goblin Camper?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. God, it's a great name.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
And she calls in. That's fantastic. And yells at me for not caching in Utah. All right, guys. It's 9:33. Wait, have I exhausted my list of caching names here? Chad, if you exhausted your name, have you exhausted?
Pretty much, yeah. Got something like Ratman and Coon and Bud. Coon and Bud's
a good one too. Yeah, yeah, they're a good one. Yeah. I said tie your own shoelaces. Shaved Ewok. Okay. All right, I got the ones I wanted. All right. Jesse, any others from you, or are you you're out? Yeah, you're
I'm out.
All right, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, thanks for calling in about usernames. Hopefully we shed some light on changing your name or how to choose a name or the joy of a username. But next week, Chad, we're wrapping up. We're mid-November. We're putting the gas down. We're going through December because December is going to be a train wreck. It's going to be so good. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be just explosion of shows. And it starts next week, Chad, because next week and then following week is our Thanksgiving show. You know who's always on a Thanksgiving show, Chad? Who's always on our Thanksgiving show, Chad?
Mayberry Man.
Mayberry Man.
That's right. Joshua will be on in 2 weeks, not next week. Next week, Chad. This I'm gonna let me slow it down here. Next week, Chad, is the final One Up Me contest show for the year.
Ooh.
Okay. Brought to you by Practical Geocaching, our friends. Thank you so much. One Up Me contest, Chad. And this, you say, Scott, what could it be? What is going to be the theme of the show? This theme literally came. I'm going to read this. This is the title of the show, Chad. This came from a listener. This is amazing. I love this theme. You ready? The theme of next week's show, guys. Okay, this is what it is. Follow along. The best non-geocaching related explanation as to why you are in a particular location looking for a geocache when asked by a muggle what the hell you're doing.
Yeah, I've got one of mine in mind.
It doesn't have to be one you used. It's just give me your best answer. I'm going to read it again. The title for next week's show: the best non-geocaching related explanation as to why you're in a particular location looking for a geocache when asked by a muggle what you are doing. That is next week's show, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a doozy.
Yes, it should.
To see the ideas our listeners come up with. It's going to be fun. Chad, that's next week's show. It's going to slide us right into December after Joshua, and it's going to just roll over to January because December shows are packed.
Awesome.
And they're fun. So, guys, I always love this time of the year, at the end of the year, because that's when the good shows really explode. So here we go. We're going to start it next week. And all right. Everybody, thanks for joining us. Jesse, thank you. Chad, thank you so much. You both have way better caching names than me. I will happily admit that, freely admit that. You guys were creative. I was not. And
I think I'm going to change mine.
No.
I might.
You're lying. To what?
I've been thinking about it for a while. I never told you that.
Really?
Yep.
You're dropping the bomb as we're ending the show?
Yeah.
To what?
I'm not going to say because it's probably taken anyway. It's a good one.
It's a good one? It's not Jesse Brown?
No.
No?
No, that's a really hard name to get. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah, because there's a singer, right?
There's a singer named Jesse Brown, and there's a lot of.
Jim Harpons, tall knits or shorty crochets.
No, I definitely don't crochet. No offense to any crocheters, but I do prefer knitting.
Shorty knits a lot is,
Shorty knits
is available.
Shorty knits a lot is available.
Shorty knits a lot.
Yeah. Okay. This is the thing. Okay. So see, I was going to end the show, and I guess
Sorry.
So now what? They need like a name tester, because the only way to test a name is to try it, just to actually type it in your thing.
You can
I guess
go to Message Center. Go to Message Center.
Oh.
Hit new message and start typing in the username.
Really?
Yep.
And it'll tell you if it's there or not.
Yep.
There you go.
I think you can do it in Project GC too if you're looking. Like you can go to
you can go to
look at people's profiles,
people's
stats.
But you have to be a member for that.
I'm not sure.
What's it called? Member?
Maybe.
Subscribe member. Interesting. Okay. Jesse, what's your name going to be? What are you thinking about? Will you tell me offline?
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe? I'm not telling you mine then. You don't remember?
I'll think of it. I'll think of yours. It'll come to me. I'll remember it. All right. Sorry.
There are multiple Kiss My Bass related ones.
Kiss My Bass.
and there is a with the B removed as well.
Really? Really?
Yes.
How about
multiple.
What about Tushy? Is there a Tushy?
1,
What about
2,
Tushy?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We should just,
that's all it shows. There could be more.
We should just do a Patreon only show of us just looking up
Wow.
names of dirty names and see what dirty ones. Is Tushy? Look up Tushy. Tushy or IE.
Yes.
Not Tushy?
Yes.
Tushy.
Plenty of Tushy related ones.
Really?
Plenty. Tushy Face, Tushy Lord, Tushy Turtle, Tushy Boy.
You guys like 12?
Yes.
Really? Tushy gets through? Wow. All right. All right, guys. I'm closing the show. Everybody, thanks for joining us tonight. Well, Chad's going to go on the bottom. What is it, Chad? What does it end on this one? It better make me laugh.
Boob sucker.
What?
Please end the show.
Oh my God.
Lord, that's what you end my show on? Please join us again every Wednesday night, maybe if we don't get taken off the air, at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archive video versions of our podcasts are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available on your favorite podcast. If you like the show, please head over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you subscribe or get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. With tiers starting as low as $3, you get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio, only available to our Patreon members. Just head on over to patreon.com to stay and subscribe. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cashly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the MaxSense Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Artist Crafted, and PatTags.com. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week. We'll see you next week talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones. We will talk to you guys next week. And we're clear. Chad.
I didn't make the name up.
How did they get just you're on mute? How did they get past that? Did they have fines?
No, they have no fines, and it was created within the past 30 days. So I'm guessing some of these just haven't been filtered out yet.
Yeah, as soon as they make a fine or something, they'll get flagged. Quick.
Right.
Yeah. That's terrible. I'd like to ask for a GCPC After Dark episode.
What did you guys used to call the after show on?
I'm not going to say what we used to call the after show.
Oh, it was the after show, right?
No, it was, yeah, it was an after show. Yeah. Oh, on the Chicago Geocacher.
On the Chicago Geocacher podcast.
Yes, it was an after show, post show where we really got nasty. Yeah. All right, guys, thanks for joining us tonight. It was fun. We'll talk soon. Next week, One Up Me contest. Everyone call in. Give us your ideas. We'll talk soon. Be well, be safe. Bye-bye.